Good morning, Facebook. Happy Tuesday. Gabe's in the back also saying good morning as well. Just be me this morning. Sorry you got a little bit of a late start. Computers were trying to load everything this morning. So computers also waking up with us this morning. Looks like most of you are already joining. So we'll start with the weather quiz this morning on Beaver Island. In 1964, there was a record-setting snowfall on March 5th, which is today, but that was back in 1964. How much snow was recorded on that day? Was that 6.5 inches, 8.5 inches, or 12.5 inches? And we'll take a look at that. And we'll get into our forecast right now. We're going live over Gaylord. You can see it was a wet start to the morning in a lot of spots across northern Michigan. We did see that system move in late last night. And so we are still seeing a little bit of some rain around. Not a lot, though, but some areas still seeing this system lingering, mainly in our southern counties and east. We'll zoom in a little bit closer, but you can see over in Alpena, into Harrisville, Oscoda, and Mills, we're seeing some heavier rain right now. But, we're starting to see that moving off the map already this morning. So, the bigger picture of things, those lines of storms, at least that line of storms, is already moving off. And you can see there's a little bit of some rain and snow in parts of Canada through downstate Michigan. And now we're already seeing most of that rain moving out of even parts of Illinois into, looks like Indiana seeing a little bit of some rain this morning. Here's a look at our stormcast. We're going to see that rain moving out. So if you have any outdoor plans for the afternoon, you should be good to go. We're going to see some nice dry weather. Some clouds will stick with us, so it'll be an overcast day for the most part, but we'll start to see some clearing when we hit a little bit closer to the evening hours. So right before sunset, I do think, especially eastern upper peninsula has a better shot of seeing a little bit of some sunshine. And then we're going to see some nice sunshine building in time for Wednesday. So wake up to a little bit of some clouds, I think, but plenty of sunshine throughout the day. I'm showing you stormcast, but not a whole lot's going on Wednesday. So it'll be a nice day there. We are going to see, a little bit more of some rain, not expecting a whole lot more from right now. So unless you're on the eastern side of the map, most of our rain chances have ended, but we can still pick upwards of 0.2 of an inch in both Rogers City and Alpena, about 1/10 of an inch left over at Houghton Lake and 0.2 over in Oscoda. Aside from that, we're going to stay pretty quiet today. And then the 4-zone forecast highs, it's going to feel a lot warmer. It did feel warmer yesterday. It's going to feel a little bit cooler today, but dry weather once we get past this morning. So we did see a little bit of some rain snow mix in the eastern upper peninsula and tip of the Mitt. Most of that will come to an end. Temperatures 40s up to the 50s today. We'll see some clouds around. Winds will shift more out of the northeast by the afternoon. 48 in Bel Air, 44 over in Traverse City today, and then we'll see 50 over in Reed City, 54 in Pentwater. Tonight, we are going to cool off to the 20s in the eastern upper peninsula. We'll see decreasing clouds and northeasterly winds. And then 20s and 30s for the northern lower, mainly south of the bridge, 25 in Grayling, 30 in Benzie County, decreasing clouds, and 29 in Baldwin, 34 in Pentwater being the warmer spot this evening. Our extended forecast, aside from our rain today, we're going to see dry weather into the afternoon. Dry weather will stick with us Wednesday and Thursday. Later in the day on Friday, we could start to see some snowflakes back in the forecast, and that could carry into the weekend forecast as well. So it looks like to start off Saturday, at least, we'll see a little bit of some rain or rain-snow mix, depending on where you're at. Some more snow in the eastern upper. And then Sunday has snow chance in. If we are under a northerly or northwesterly flow, we could see a chance for some lake effect snow on Sunday. There's that. And then we'll go to our weather quiz so you guys can look at the answer and give us your answer once we're done with the forecast there. So we'll start off with Christopher. He's live this morning watching us. Hello, Heather Allie watching from Farmington Hills. Hi, Christopher. Allie would say hi if she was here. She just had out the door just a second ago. Gail says good morning, 31 degrees and cloudy in Kingsley. Shamrock, bunny, sunflower, and rose emoji. It is getting closer to St. Patty's Day. Joel is saying good morning from Pleasant Patriots Pub, 37 degrees and sun is coming out. Good to hear. Paul is saying good morning from Rogers City. Christopher saying 54 degrees, mostly cloudy here in Farmington Hills. Paul says, hi, Gib. Chris says, good morning from Chicago. It stormed and poured all last night. Yeah, Chris, when I woke up and I was looking at the radar, it looked like there was also some thunderstorms even early this morning, kind of lingering around. Christopher is saying, hello, Gib, as well. Gib, you're such a popular man on Facebook Live. Yeah, you are. Susan Lash Sims saying hello again from cloudy and 36 degrees. And he said, oops, sorry, I thought Allie would be there. It's okay, Christopher, it's fine. Jackie said, good morning. We had, maybe she meant to text a little bit more than that. Gail says 8.5 for her answer. Susan Lash Sims is guessing 12.5. Christopher saying 8.5 for the quiz question. Joel saying my driveway is a pond. It must have gotten a lot of rain last night. Yeah, I'd be interested to see how the rainfall reports come in. If anyone has a rain gauge and would like to pass that along to me, I'd love to pass that along to National Weather Service. As of late, I didn't see any rain reports, so maybe they're getting some in too. But I know there was a lot of localized heavy downpours last night across most of northern Michigan. Joel guessing 8.5. Seth saying good morning from cloudy Petoskey. Yep, it's cloudy one. Jackie says my Facebook is going in and out. The lightning lit in my house last night, but I liked it. That's fun. I was asleep before it really started to get a little bit more active, but I did hear the rain starting when I went to bed. I'm like, the timing was right. So it always makes me a little bit happy. Susan said lots of heavy rain and thunderstorms overnight. Yep. And then Jackie's asking Christopher if he had thunder and lightning. Other Susan saying, good morning, everyone. 70 degrees now, but we'll be in the 80s. Off to go biking, swimming, and then the beach. Have a great day, everyone. And then bike. Awesome. You know what, Susan? Enjoy the nice weather. It's going to be a nice day for you. It sounds like comfortable in the 80s. 8.5 for her for the answer of the weather quiz. Jackie is guessing 6.5. Teresa, hello. I haven't recognized your name. Good morning from Leroy, Michigan. And then Christopher is saying that he hasn't got any of the thunderstorms, but he doesn't like them. Yep. And then Ben, good morning, Mr. Ben. And Teresa is guessing 5.5 inches. Maybe you're guessing 6.5. 6.5, 8.5, or 12.5 are the answers, Teresa. So you want to give me an updated one, that'd be good. I also wanted to talk a little bit about, how nice our weather was yesterday. I don't know if any of you got outside, but I know Gib took a walk yesterday after work, right? Was it right after work? Yeah. So I told him, you got to enjoy it. So I heeded my own advice because I was like, you know what? It is a nice day. And if I sat inside all day, I knew I was going to regret it. So I went for a little hike on a little trail in Traverse City. I don't know if you guys have been there, but it's where the hippie tree is, and I've never seen it. So I wanted to see it, a little bit more of exploring for me. And I like to have a little bucket list of doing different things because I'll go to Empire every single time and hike. So some variety, and it was nice. It was sunny. It was warm. I had my puffer vest on over my workout jacket, and I took it off before I even left the car because I was like, it's going to be too hot if I do that. But by the time I ended, because I went a little bit later in the afternoon, it started to get a little bit cold. So I was like, okay, here comes the clouds and everything we were talking about early in the morning. So that was fun. But I definitely enjoyed the nice weather. Hopefully you did too. Teresa's saying 6. Okay, 6.5. Yeah. Susan said we had a beautiful rainbow yesterday. Oh, that's amazing. Ben says perfect fishing weather. Yeah, for sure. Hope you have a nice day, Teresa. You as well. And Susan said my husband, Ron, said 12.5 for the weather quiz. Awesome. And then Pico saying, love that spot. Yes. Pico de Gallo, same. It's fun. There's like so many different loops you could go into. It was a little bit muddy though, and I think it's probably going to be even more muddy today if you want to go hiking, especially there. There was a lot of deep mud and water and standing water, so it was fun to walk around all of that. Susan Lash Sims is saying I was out looking at all my fruit trees and they're budding, and I have flower too. Yeah, all the budding right now, Mother Nature is a little bit confused, and it's a little bit early on the springtime bloom. And I am wondering too how that's going to affect our tree fruits on the bigger scale, especially you at home, Susan, you're seeing that. But, cherry trees and apple trees and all of that, it'd be interesting to see how our farmers are thinking. And maybe that's something Trevor could look into for a weather package for sure. Jerry is saying, enjoy your day. You too, Jerry. All right. We'll go and reveal our weather quiz answer. And then if any of you have questions, we'll get to those too. But So weather quiz, we're talking about snow on Beaver Island in 1964. What was the record snowfall set back on March 5th? That was 8.5 inches of snow on that day. And the record lowest amount of snowfall was 0. And that was just set back just last year in 2023. So kind of a stark difference from where we're at. And thank you, Gabe. Almost forgot about the standings. Paula just answered 12.5. Our weather quiz standings for today. Allie is a 1 for 2 right now. Director Gib, are you happy with these standings right now? He was a little discouraged last week, I think, with his 10 for the last 2 weeks, his 10-day losing streak has now been broken with a 2-day winning streak this week. So Gib is on a roll, and then producer Sarah's 1 for 2. And our Facebook viewers are 1 for 1 this week. We didn't have our other Facebook Live last week, so that's why, or at least yesterday. So we have a 1 for 1. And Lou, thank you for chiming in. If you would like to answer the weather quiz and be a part of our quiz standings that we also reveal during the live show, we also say the name if we remember. We try to remember. I've been writing it down. Let us know. Join us at 6:20 and give us your weather quiz answer, and we'll include you on the Facebook viewer side of things. All right, let's see. Joel's 1 for 2. Susan Lash Sims is 1 for 2. Paula, wow, 0 for 2. It's okay, Paula. You have tomorrow and the rest of the week. Christopher is saying, all right, I got the quiz question right for today. Now 1 for 2. Susan, cool, 1 for 2. Jackie saying 1 for 2. And then Paula saying, happy chilly Tuesday from Boyne Falls, 38 degrees and about 7/10 of an inch of rain for her, just over that. So thank you for that report, Paula. I appreciate it. Kimberly, 1 for 2. Did I miss anyone, Gib? We have 57 friends watching with. Okay, cool. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you have a good Tuesday. Enjoy the nice weather after this rain passes through. And we'll be right back here tomorrow morning. Christopher, are you going to be? He's asking me if I'm going to be a certified digital meteorologist. I know Katie Nicolau is one. Christopher, I don't think it's worth doing the digital meteorologist when I'm also a broadcast. I think it's kind of overkill, if you will. Katie has always been a little bit of an overachiever, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. But as a broadcast meteorologist, we only need to be certified on the AMS side of things for broadcast. If I was just going to be doing digital stuff and I wasn't on TV, I would definitely consider the digital broadcasting MET, or at least digital media meteorologist certification, but I don't need it. So I don't know if I'll go through the extra studying. And also it costs money to do more. So I'd rather just I'm working towards my AMS to get that soon. But I'll just stick with 1 for now, Christopher. Ben is saying sunny and 40 here in the White Mountains. Have a good day. You too, Ben. Kimberly, good morning from Bay Mills. God bless. Yes, all of you have a great Tuesday. We'll be back here tomorrow. See ya.